goldfinches, tufted titmouse, cowbirds, Carolina chickadee, house finches around, 2 yellow-bellied sapsuckers, 10 blue jays, 4 house finches, 20 cedar waxwing, robin. There's 1 fox sparrow. Is that a flicker? Bunch of Bonaparte's gulls, a nuthatch, a downy woodpecker, 30 redwings, a couple of cedar waxwings, 2 bluebirds, 2 mourning doves, 2 mergansers. Christmas bird counts in general have been going on since 1900. I did my first one in, I think, 1967 in Wichita, Kansas. So I've been doing them for a few years. The Tulsa Christmas count has been going on about 70 years. But this area, which is around the town of Sperry, I've been doing this area since 1994. So next year will mark my 20th event of this of doing this particular area. But there are a lot of people that have been doing the Tulsa count for 20 or 30 or 40 years that have been in the same area. There's turnover in coverage, but they cover pretty much the same area every year with pretty much the same group of people. So there is consistency as far as level of effort and coverage. What you can't predict from one year to the next is the weather. Today it's in the low 60s. It's sunny. There's a south wind. This is a little pleasanter than average to be out in. It may be slowing the bird activity down. Well, this year is interesting. It's because we are in a prolonged and exceptional drought. A lot of the ponds and creeks are dry as a bone, and a lot of the grassy areas, the food crop has been probably less than average in many respects. So that's tough on the bird life. But on the other hand, there are some finches, some northern finches that we don't get every year that we're seeing. Some pine siskins. We've had about a dozen here and 4 at another place. And we found house finches, which are here year-round. Purple finches we don't get every year. Those are northern finches that come down. We had a red-breasted nuthatch a little bit ago coming to a feeder. So why do we do this? Why do I come out here year after year? It's fun. I like watching birds. I like being outside, studying nature, being with a good group of people that I wish I would get together with more than once a year. But beyond that, there's also the scientific value that Christmas bird counts have been going on since the year 1900. There are currently about 2,000 Christmas count circles in the United States, and there are several hundred more around the world that offer or provide a standardized methodology, a 15-mile diameter circle, accounting from midnight to midnight. So they're divided up into areas. Each party covers its area. They're out there as much of the day as they can. So even if a given area has bad weather one year that may knock down how much you're out and how many species you find, over a continental wide and over the long term, you can get a really pretty good idea on at least on trends of bird populations.